Hello students, so today we are going to see about question tags. So this is a most important topic from 10th standard grammar, which you can't just leave this concept and you can't go, because it's a very easy concept also and it is important. So it is a 2-in-1. So if you learn this, definitely you can get to 1 to 2 marks for sure. So let us see all the concepts and all the exceptions and tricks for learning this question tags, and you will be getting a complete idea about this topic. So let's start the session. For example, assume there is a sentence like this. So this is a sentence, this is a complete sentence. So what I'm going to do here is, I've just asked you to fill up with a question tag here. So what is this form of the sentence? We would have seen that it is cold today is a sentence. Yeah, it does make complete sense. But why are we using this question tags? Actually, the question tags purpose is we are going to just express our or to say it is used to express our express our thoughts, or we have to just confirmation. It is used for a confirmation, we can say. So that are main purpose of the question tag. What are the main purpose of a question tag? To express our thoughts and to confirm. Mainly is confirmation. So for that reason we use a question tag. So if I say like this sentence, you may think that, ma'am, it is a cold today. So what is the question tag I should put here? The name itself suggests that question tag means it is some kind of question, so that should definitely end with a question mark. Here I have given you with a question mark, but in your exams they won't give you a question mark, so that time you should be aware of putting a question mark over here. So it is cold today. If you see any sentence, what you have to do first to identify the question tag? So firstly you have to see the verb. You know very well that it is a subject, it is a verb, and this is a predicate. So here you may have a doubt in sentence pattern also. Next video I'll deal with a sentence pattern and any exceptions, everything I will just cover in one short video. Okay, so now we'll just do not go into detail into that. You all know that it is a verb. So this verb, what I'm going to do this, it is so it is a positive or negative sentence? Definitely it is a positive sentence. So how do I say that? How do you say that, ma'am? See, negative sentence means, just remember the trick for negative sentences. Okay, the trick for negative sentences, you should get a N letter, N word. What is the word? N word. N word means no, like a no, none, never. Okay, not. So like that it may go. So any word which is like a no, none, never, not, so these are all the negative words. So if that words came only, what you have to do, you should consider it as a negative tag. So here it is a positive, so we are going to use, if the sentence is a positive, sorry, if sentence is a positive, what we do is we just use that is plus not. If it, because it is not, it is a positive, so I am using the question tag negative, is plus not. So is plus not is nothing but, just remove this O and write isn't. What is the answer? Isn't. So isn't. So okay, I have written isn't. What is the verb subject I have to put here? It is given as it. So simply it. If any Mary, Sheila, like that, if any word is given, they are the female gender. So they are the female gender. So you have to use the word her. Okay, isn't she, we ask, right? Yes, she you have to use. Okay, it's not her, you have to use a she. Okay, is it clear? So you have to use your isn't it. So let me give you another sentence so that you can get a clear idea over here. See students, at the end of the video I will give you some practice questions also, so don't skip the video, watch completely. Okay, so second example is, see here, second example is, so just see here. So see this sentence. She completed her work. If you see the first sentence, it said that it is cold today. So here we can identify the verb that it is. Here also you can identify the verb which is completed. But if you notice one thing, it is in a past tense. What tense it is? Past tense. You may ask me that, ma'am, present is a complete, past is completed, and past participle is also completed, right? So I can say like that. But here we just say that it is a past tense. When it is like this, we say that what? It is a past tense. So she completed her work. Past tense. How does a past tense form? So this is a basic thing you have to know about the tenses. So how does the past tense form? Past tense. So past tense, if you see, tense itself means a helping verb plus a main verb. So what is a verb? What is a verb? Everyone knows verb is a action word. Action word. So completed is one action. I have completed this, so that is an action. So if that denotes an action, that is a complete, that is an action verb. So that is a verb. Okay, so past tense forms like that. Main verb here is complete. Main verb here is complete. What is the helping verb? It is, see, three verbs are there: do, did, done. Okay, but here these two things alone you must remember. So if it is complete, it is do plus complete. If it is like this, it is did plus complete. So it is in past tense. So it is ed no. So it is in a past tense. So here did is a past tense. See here, past, present. These three verbs you should have in your mind. Past participle. Okay, for your doing these type of questions. So helping verb is did plus complete. So did plus complete makes completed. So that will be definitely, did is the main helping verb. So that word only I should take. Can I say like she completed her work? Completed she? No, we can't say that. So did she, I have to write. Should I write did she or didn't she? You may get a doubt, but I have to write didn't she. Why am I writing didn't she? I have told you that here if any negative verb is, any negative thing is present, you see, here no negative thing is present. Negative word is not present here, like a not or never or no. No, it is not present. So that's why I am putting a not here. Did plus not is didn't. Is that clear? Okay, next question you see. I am a doctor dash. So you have to know so this is the mostly repeated question they used to ask from this question. This concept means am plus not. Many of us have a confusion here, but that confusion is going to vanish now for you. See, am plus not is nothing but ain't you can write, or aren't you can write. You can write only these two. You can never write like a am't. Like this and all you can't write. It's not am't and all. So it is a ain't or aren't you can write. You can write ain't me. Why I'm writing me? Because I means you have to use me. That also I will say here. For 1 second, I'll finish this question. I'll say here. Okay, so if it is, you see the subject denotes which one here, what it is given, like this, she, it, I, like that subject, and here I'll be writing the pronoun. Pronoun means we are writing at the end of the question tag, right? So that one I'm meaning here. So subject and pronoun. Subject, if it is I, you put a me. If it is a he, you put he, or any boy names, okay? Boy names. If it is a she or name, you put a she. Next, if it is they, you put them. If it is we, you put us. Okay, if it is it, you put it only. That or this, same that or this will be retained. So this is your very important trick box which you have to know. Okay, it is very important. So this is most important. So this is most important. Okay, it's just you have to know which subject comes, which pronoun. Okay, so like this you have to know. And in this I have given some basics in this. So in exceptions also I'm going to discuss, but I'm going to do that in the next video. So now I'm just giving some questions. You try, all of you. See here, so these are your questions. Just try and comment below. Okay, Try your answers and comment below and wait for the next video. Thank you.